As you can see, been shot a couple times, but nothing went through.
That's right, I'm smack dab in the middle of it all with one of the most requested marker restorations I've had so far. I would venture a guess that this is one of the most photographed markers in the entire state, so we'll see if we can get it looking good for the next group that comes through.
I thought initially that this was spray paint and somebody had painted it, but I saw this weld line right here, and if you go around to the backside, you can actually see that it perfectly follows that weld. So it just got hot enough when they were putting it back on here to burn that paint off.
Not only does this one have some out of the ordinary issues, but it is absolutely massive, easily the largest marker I've ever worked on, and that scroll work makes it much more intricate. It's something I've never worked on before, so this is definitely going to be a learning process for me. This is marker number 2146, Geographic Center of Texas. Located 5 miles northwest is the Geographic Center of Texas, an imaginary point whose coordinates divide the state into 4 equal areas. In straight line distance, it is 437 miles from the state's most westerly point on the Rio Grande River above El Paso, 412 miles from the most northerly point in the northwest corner of the Panhandle near Tex Line, 401 miles from the most southerly point on the Rio Grande below Brownsville, and 341 miles from the most easterly point on the Sabine River near Burkeville. Maximum border-to-border distance is 801 miles from north to south and 773 miles from east to west. Closed within the 4,137 mile perimeter of the state are 267,339 square miles, or 7.4% of the nation's total area. 15 of the 50 states can be readily accommodated within Texas's borders, with more than 1,000 square miles left over. Brewster in southwest Texas is the largest of the state's 254 counties with 6,208 square miles, an area larger than the state of Connecticut. The smallest county is Rockwall in northeast Texas with 147 square miles. Texas elevations rise from sea level along the 624-mile coast of the Gulf of Mexico to 8,751 feet atop Guadalupe Peak in the Guadalupe Mountains. Altitude at this point is 1,545 feet. Terrain varies from the subtropic Rio Grande Valley to the trackless Great Plains, from the lush forests of East Texas to the rugged Trans-Pecos region where mountain ranges thrust 90 peaks a mile or more into the sky. But perhaps nowhere are Texas contrasts more pronounced than an average annual rainfall, from more than 56 inches along the Sabine River, nearly as much as Miami's, to less than 8 inches in the extreme west, as little as Phoenix's.